We're live. Wow. Doesn't matter anyways. All our videos are live anyway, so yeah, it doesn't really matter. What we do is we watch them first, but we always post them. We just make them live. So this is live, and this is live as it's going to get. It's Friday! I'm hanging out with my sexy. This is what I want to show you. On this 32 Ford grill, what I did is I restrung the front. The front was beat out of it. There was no front on it, actually, and there was no bottom on it. And what I did is I restrung it with some square stock. As I learnt this weekend, there's cold stock and hot stock. Cold stock is covered in oil, and hot stock has got no oil in it at all. Anyways, as it's square in the front like that, it wasn't made originally like that, and I know that, but it's got that flat front. And the reason I chose that square tubing is because that you can buy that flexible chrome that I'm always talking about, you know what I mean? It's like that stuff like Frank's hot sauce. I put that shit on everything. But anyways, what I'm saying is, this is why I chose that flat stock, because I can put this 1/4 inch chrome on that flat stock. If I would have chose the other stock that was flat and the way more original, closer together, you would have never really got anything on it. You could have bent a piece of stainless and shoved on it, but in the end it would look not that great. But I keep going with that, and you can imagine how nice that will look. Before I put that on there, it needs a piece all the way around this edge here too. So I will do that also with this stuff. But what I will do around this corner, I will take a dryer, and I'll heat that up, bend it, 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 bend it. You know, try to form it that way. I won't heat it up till I ruin the chrome. Don't do that now. It's just called common sense. Don't burn it. But we'll bend it before we put it in there, and we'll stick that in there so that goes all the way around the grill, around the front, like that. That's what I will do. I could have bought one. Yes, I can. Where I'm at, I have to, if I buy it from Speedway, I have to double it and add 30%, and that's my price. And sometimes, I'd rather just build it when I have the time. It's kind of funny, you know, when you don't have the time, money doesn't matter. But when you do have the time, spend it wisely, because I'd rather learn something than just buy something, if you know what I'm saying, you know. But, yeah, that's what I'm going to do with that grill, and that's the way it is, and that's what I'm going to use. Also in this car, as I keep cruising, here's another place. Another thing too. Oh, you know, the well stuff. You know, as you do these cars, it doesn't matter what your welding looks like. You can grind it off and put another spot of weld on. You know, you can knock all the welding all you want. We're welding like 80-year-old metal, not grinding it and not cleaning it. But perfect conditions get perfect welds, and these conditions are not perfect. And what we do here is we don't knock anybody. When you have a weld that is not looking that great, you can grind it down and re-weld it. Feel free. Let's face it. Anybody that knocks somebody for the welding, you can re-weld that. No worries. People that, if it's not going great the first time, you can change it. You can grind it off and do it again. No worries. I just want to let you know. Don't let anybody discourage anything from you going forward. So anyways, there's another piece of chrome right here. I put on the front like that. And I'm going to use that square tubing because I knew I was going to use this. Why wouldn't I? I don't want to buy that chrome front visor. I want to build this car with my time. Inside of the car, I square tubed it all inside there too, eh? And I'm going to use wood on the inside the floor. And what I've done is I braced it up fairly heavy on the side because this thing has got no roof. There was a comment about how the roof was taken off. Well, when your roof's coming off, that person is totally right. The structure of the vehicle has been left. We square tubed that thing from frame to frame on the underneath of that thing and welded it up the best we could. We welded the front doors shut. We framed it up the best we could with the amount of time we have. It's Friday! The Bad Chad Customs and the gang, you know. I think that we performed well. All the cars on there had to be done in the shop, you know. We couldn't take them anywhere. That's the way it was. That's the way it got done, you know. As we were filming, we were still welding and putting the motor in. There's no way that you could do that in that amount of time. We took on 5 clients, and we met every one of their needs. How's that? When people talk about deadlines, well, that's what it is, a deadline, man. We're in the wintertime now. I'm doing my thing. We're coming filming soon, or filming whenever, but let's face it, that was real. We have to build the car. I will get there. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. We'll hold up there for a second. Excuse us for a second. Yeah, we have a deadline. We have to meet it. So there's no way that anybody can say that. What about the deadline? Like that's foolishness. You have to have a deadline. If you don't have a deadline, well, what's the point in life? You know what I'm saying? Is there any questions, my sexy?
I don't think I haven't seen any. But
no questions?
We could show them.
I can show you the Jake's car. We still got that in the paint room. They did not win that. We want to show it to you. We'll come in here and show it to you. It's been started once since the show, and it's been sitting here ever since. It's just gathering a bunch of dust. That's what it is, and that's what it is. It's winter time, but I'm playing my own car. That's what I'm doing. I don't really want to go, messing around with this stuff. It's kind of done, and we've had our time. For a lot of people, they want to talk about, they want to see the car a little bit more. Well, here's a little bit more of the car. It is what it is. The space clear from top to bottom. It's not perfect, neither am I. Pretty simple, eh? We built this thing in 35, 36 days, and it is what it is. You know? If it don't inspire the young people or the people that are getting into cars that can build cars, if it doesn't inspire you, nothing will. Because if we can do it, you can do it. You know what I'm saying? If we can do it, you can do it. And as you get your back to the wall, you realize what you can really do when you put your mind to it. You realize what you can really do. So I appreciate the push. How's that?
Somebody asked, where do we get the seat covers?
Where did we get the seat covers? We bought them right from Speedway. You can buy them right out of the magazine. You can just buy them, ching, bang. That was the fastest thing that we could do at that time. And as you'll notice, on our builds, we did whatever we could to make the interior as cheap as possible. We have a budget, and let's face it, when you have a budget and you go over it, it's not good. People are not happy. So we had a budget on each one, and we could not go over that budget. So certain things got, you make a choice when you're fixing a car, what's important to you, what you can make and what you can't make. And as you make them choices, you'll find some dumb choices and some good choices. And that's how you learn for the next build. No, I won't do that again, you know what I'm saying? I can buy it cheaper than I can make it. So we all have to get in that place when you're building a car. You have to make the choice whether buying something is better than building it. If you're building it and you can make it faster, go for it. But if you can buy it cheaper and get you further ahead, you have to make the right choice. And that's called just life, period.
They want to see the Green Goblin.
They want to see the Green Goblin. Green Goblin's right over here, and all the dust and all its glory. Made it all itself all the way back from California. That thing's, you know what? That car impresses me. And as you look at this car, I want you to look right here on the windows. I used that 1/4-inch round chrome again. I needed it. I used it. It is what it is. You use what you got, and when you're used to using what you got, you become very satisfied with yourself. Sometimes,
There you go.
Good. Yeah. We're just doing a video, live video, yeah. Anything else? Why is pubic hair curly? Because if it was straight, it'd poke your eyes out.
How's the Bugatti build going?
The Bugatti build is going fine. It's just that it got shut down because we signed a contract, and then you can't build something while you're signing a contract. TV is hurry up, wait, slow down, start. That's what it is. All in a handbag. You know what I mean? There's never any, it's like a pig in a bag. The TV business is a pig in a bag. You just never know. You know what I'm saying? You have to wait, hold your time, and then it's say go. How's that?
What is your goal as a business?
My business has no goal. My business is to be the best person I can be in for the rest of my life. Every morning I wake up, I think about how I can become better as a person. That's generally what I think. What I done yesterday, and I think about when I wake up in the morning, I think how can I become a little bit better today? And as we go through life, that's the only thing that really matters. You know what I mean? I just want to get down a good guy, that's all. That's all. I just want to get down happy.
How do you like to clean your cars? From Sean Doyle.
Sean Doyle knows how to like clean my cars. I like Windex, Sean Doyle. And Sean Doyle is my man. Right on, Sean. Thanks for the question. I use Windex. I use Windex for everything. I don't like putting water down the doors. And putting it, where's the water go when you wash your window and it goes down inside your doors and then it gets stuck at the bottom because we got crud down there and all them holes are filled up and then what happens? It begins to rust. Well, if that system is all cleaned out, that's fine. But how many people know about that system in their car that door has to be cleaned out at the bottom for to drain the water out? The water's not drained out. Where's the water stay? In the bottom of your door. So when I usually clean my cars, I usually just use Windex. Windex does not leave water spots. It's $3.29 held, spray. It's easy contained, and it's the best. I learned that from a friend, Glendon Hill.
Nate says, do you miss us?
No, Nate. You know you're going to be back. Yeah, I miss you, Nate. We'll see you soon. We'll see you soon, Nate.
Somebody asked what is going to power my car.
A 4-liter Chrysler, I hope, Jeep engine, 198 horse, and if we can do it right, maybe we'll throw a turbo on it. Maybe we'll try to break his record or something. Fastest homemade Bugatti. I don't know. Anything in that? It's Friday, and I'm going back to having fun. Children, cheers from Hills Auto Co. Bad Chad Customs.